Guys, they said Kabiesi's wives, they all trembled, as in they were in shock. This time around, this Iyanifa have put in fear in them through her message to them through Kabiesi. You know that this Iyanifa, if you remember clearly, while she was in the palace, the palace was no go area for them. And some of these elders, if you remember those period, it was when Iyanifa was busy catching cats every now and then. And some of the times you will hear the elders coming to beg Iyanifa to release the cats and everything. As a matter of fact, during her days, as during that period that she stayed in the palace for close to 1 month, the kind of news that we started hearing in the palace, it was clear that she knows what she is doing, you know. So even the Olories were afraid of her then. They really wanted her out of the palace. And at the end of the day, she left. But in as much as she left, they said she had been working with Kabiesi directly or indirectly ever since then. Because her main aim is to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to her matrimonial home and take over because she know that Queen Naomi have a role to play in that palace. And as long as she's not there, that role is lacking behind. So, but thank God, she have returned to the palace with the help of this Iyanifa's advice to Kabiesi because if you remember, you will hear that Iyanifa told Kabiesi that if you really want Queen Naomi to return back to the palace, keep it secret. Anything that has to do with Queen Naomi, don't say it, you know, just know it, don't say it. And again, there was a time we even heard that this Iyanifa also suggested this royal manor to Kabiyesi when they mess up with Naomi's house, thereby stopping her to returning back. So now that she finally returns, they said Iyanifa have called Kabiyesi about a day or two ago to let Kabiyesi know that his wives have set out on a journey. This she is not the first person that is giving this message. Recall that is it 2 days ago as well? A particular is it a seer or a priest that came to the palace in respect to the New Year festival celebration. That one, he did not, Kabiyesi did not, that he came for the New Yam festival. But when they showed him things about the wives, their plans and everything, he needed to let Kabiyesi know. And it is almost the same thing that Iyanifa is saying now that the man said. The man said that these wives, the Kabiyesi's wives, some of them as they had a meeting that they are going to set out on a journey. And this time around, they wouldn't mind crossing 7 rivers and 14 thick forests to get what they want. You know, they will go extra mile to ensure that they bring problem between Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi again. But that man is said that if they try it, that they might pay with their lives. That is what the man said. Now, Iyanifa is saying almost the same thing. Iyanifa is saying that Iyami Osurunga have warned these women that she have been showing them signs to know that she is not happy with their activities in the palace. As in Iyami Osurunga have been showing the Oloris signs to know that the Iyami Osurunga is not happy with the Oloris activities in the palace. But it's beginning to look like they want to learn the hard way. With all the signs, with everything they have been experiencing lately, it is expected that right now that Queen have returned back to the palace, they should accept defeat and concentrate more on how to win Kabiyesi by not fighting Queen Naomi. But instead, they are planning to do more than what they have done before. That Iyami Osurunga is not going to spare any one of them who tries to get to Queen Naomi or Tadenikawo in any way. That is what Iyamifa is telling Kabiyesi. That Iyami Osurunga is saying that she is not going to spare anyone. She is not going to spare anyone who tries to go close to Queen Naomi or Tadenikawo in that palace because They are the ones who want Queen Naomi in there, as in the gods. They really want Queen Naomi to be there to fulfill her mission in the life of Kabiyesi. But these women are setting out on a journey that they are not telling them not to go on their journey, no. But let them know at the back of your mind that if anything gets to Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, that Iyami Osoroga is going to deal with them in a way that they might not live to tell the story. That she have given them opportunities, signs, warnings, and yet it seems as if they don't want to learn. That the reason she is sending this message through Iyanifa is because they know that Iyanifa is God sent to that palace. They know that Iyanifa knows what she is doing. It will not be, it will not, as in, let it not be that maybe those ones that have been coming, that will not have bribed them or paid them, that Iyanifa is the one that they will listen to. But if they fail to listen to her, that Iyami Osurunga is not going to spare any one of them. So when Iyamifa told Kabiyesi about all of this, the Kabiyesi was like, he knows that these women are not going to give up, but he is not afraid, knowing that Queen Naomi alone can spoil whatever they try to they use or they try to bring closer that is not good, you know. So what I'm saying right now is that these Olories, if anyone knows them, let them go and repent. Let them turn a new leaf. Let them remain in that marriage alive rather than buying why trying to fight Queen Naomi out of the marriage. Because hey, they say he who have ear, let him hear. That is a house fly that does not have a good advisor follows the corpse to the grave. Hey, they are warned. If they're going to heed to the advice, it is left for them. If they're not going to heed to the advice, it is left for them. Iyamifa have done her part, and Kabiyesi also have done her part by delivering the message to them. Then it is left for them to uh, heed to the advice or not. But whether they do it or not, one thing I do know is that at the end of this whole story, Queen Naomi will always be victorious. Look at how she just entered her matrimonial home without stress, without fight. That is God's handwork. And I know that the mighty hand of God will always be upon her and her son. She will never regret returning back. Instead, she will see all cause to glorify God. Because one thing about God is that he never abandoned his own. And Queen Naomi's case will not be different. When I hear this news, I said, let he who have ear, let him hear. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. They are not for stand information, remember. Bye. I love you guys.